Hello, everyone. Have a blessed Sunday to all of you. And for today, we would like to greet you a purposeful, intentional Sunday to everyone. So we are from Life Coach Philippines and under Team Cheesecake. So Team Cheesecake is here again, spending another fruitful day with you. So our message is inspiring your journey to becoming a game changer and ready to soar high like an eagle. Yan. So, together with me, so I am Coach Nurse, and together with me is Coach Lynn, Coach Saibel, Coach Rizal, and Coach Cherry. Yan. So, we welcome you here. So, let us talk and share. So, you can also share this to your friends. And please do tag a friend in the comment below and share this link to your FB timeline, FB group, or FB pages so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. So our team was baked inside Coach E Coaching Upskills Blueprint Circle, a paid membership group by Master Coach A and exclusive for coaches affiliated with Life Coach Philippines. To our fellow game changers, if you want to join this membership group, get in touch with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. So we want to invite you to be part of our tribe by going our certification program. Co-create Life Coach Certification Program is a journey for individuals who seek for opportunities to help transform lives in every domains of life. Yan. So in any areas of life. Yan. So it is more than just building a professional coaching practice or successful coaching business. It is a pursuit of making a difference worldwide, starting with the space that you occupy as of the moment. So with this certification program, we'd undergo the batch one. So we have graduated a week ago, and it's truly a great experience to all of us. Yan, maraming it's worth spending our time with that journey. So it is a 21-day journey. So Coach So co-actively co-create life certification program is its mission. It is a mission, yeah. This is a mission actually of living a life of value that is anchored on values. So if you see na anchored yung values mo dito, then join us. Yan. So this is a movement on awakening the sleeping giants and charging the warriors of our time to arise and advance to protect and nurture today's generation of game changers. So for more information, how to start in this certification program, start to connect with Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. So for today, we will discuss about the series of coaching. So what is life coaching? Coaching is a transformative process of helping individuals get from point A to point B with clarity, purpose, and meaning. So for today's episode, we are going to begin with this topic. Coaching is an approach used in problem solving that utilize tools, methods that needs to be mastered through training and practice. So in any other profession, it's just like any other profession na, halimbawa, teaching yan. So being a professional teacher, you have to undergo the thesis o mag-aral ka ng ilang taon yan. So after graduating sa 4 years, di ba, mag-practice teaching ka. O yan, just like Coach Saibel, yan, teacher by profession. So mag-practice teaching ka, yun, training yun. And then after that, hindi ka pa na-kontento kasi you have to level up. So you will undergo, what do you call that? Masterals. So after masterals, o yan, kung gusto mo pang mag-level up, doctorate. So you have to spend time on training and of course practice para sa ganun ma-master mo. So it's just like dito sa life coaching profession. So that's it for today for me, and I would like also to ask the thoughts of my fellow coaches. So let's start with Coach Saibel from the North.
Yes, hi everyone. Thank you so much, Coach Nords, for that. And yes, according to her, she said coaching is transformative. So it's like coming from a worm to a butterfly in metamorphosis. So it transforms you from an ugly worm to a colorful butterfly. um, and as she stated, coaching is an approach used in problem solving. So if we say coaching as an approach, it is because it is a way to deal with problems as backed up by science. Um, why is it called like backed up by science? Because it is a very systematic way to solve issues. So if we say systematic, there's actually a process that needs to be learned, that needs to be practiced, and needs to be mastered in order to have, or in order to make sure that you're able to practice life coaching. Why? Because it uses methods and utilizes tools in life coaching. And coaches during coaching needs I mean during coaching sessions needs to use toolkits. Of course, it's not just the random questions thrown in a spur of the moment. uh, that basically you have to learn those powerful questions in order for you to lead the client to becoming a butterfly in a transformative process. So even during regular conversations, that's why it's called science. That's why it's called an approach, because even during regular conversations with these prospective clients or those people who are in need of coaching needs to be learned. And these are actually called breakthrough conversations. So basically, we do here at Team Cheesecake would actually be having breakthrough conversations as well. And if you would like to learn more about it, of course, please do connect with our joyful coach, just Coach Rizal at 0917-586-1661. So why do we have this? Why do we have this approach? It's because we are dealing with humans, the highest form of creation whom angels became jealous of. Well, that's not actually coming from me. It's coming from the movie The Prophecy, which is based on a fable, of course, from thousands years ago, saying that angels became jealous of humans because angels bow on humans. So a client during coaching is like a brittle porcelain jar. So the coach needs to be very careful of this. That's the reason why we have to follow an approach. So in this case, it needs to have a constant and right practice. Hindi lang po siya practice lang. We have to make sure that it's the right practice. That's the reason why we have to be in a right ecology to practice it. So aside from practicing, we need to have it. We need to have a training, and if possibly, it would be everyday training. It's actually needed to master the approach, and of course, coaches needs to learn daily and be very responsible in it. So since coaches needs to practice by coaching one another or getting a coach as well, it's very important. So in this case, since coaching is an approach used in problem solving, um, a coach needs to be certified and live the profession. Isabuhay mo ang profession, to breathe the mission, because this is not only a profession, and to carry the vision of life coaching. So we have to walk our talk and we have to live what we say. So contact, so in this case, of course, we do have certification for life coaching. Because of this, as we say, we have to be very responsible. So to be very responsible is to get to be certified as a life coach. It is the most responsible thing to do. And in order to have this, as I said earlier, just contact our joyful coach, as Coach Rizal. Again, that's phone number 0917-586-1661. Because coaching is not just a profession, it is a calling. Thank you so much po.
Yeah, thank you, Coach Saibel, for that. Totoo po yun. It's a calling, not just a profession. So, tama. Tama po yan. And I've got your point wherein you've said that, yeah, it's really a process. Yan, tama yan. It's a process. Hindi siya instant. So, we undergo process. So, parang ako din is, for me is, I was processed na, ang akala ko, okay lang, kayang-kaya ko. Yun, pride eh. So, ang akala ko is, I can do it alone. But then, along the process pala, yung mga toolkits, yung mga ganun is, kailangan din palang i-process with a coach. So, that's where life coaching comes in. So, yun. So, thank you, Coach Saibel. So, let's hear also, but before that, I would like to greet our fellow, the viewers, our fans na nagpapa-adapt sa Team Cheesecake. Coach Mau, thank you for joining us. And Coach Candy, thank you din. Kaway-kaway dyan sa DCAP. And then Coach Nilu, thank you for joining us. And of course, our newly certified Coach Beverly. Yan. So, thank you for joining us and keep conversing or keep the conversation going. So, let us hear from Coach Cherry.
Mute. I'm on mute. So yeah, hello everyone. So let me read once again what we're talking about today. So our topic for today is coaching is an approach used in problem solving that utilize tools and methods that needs to be mastered through training and practice. If you just hear it and read it, it's like it's so simple. But what does that really mean? So my take from here is I'm looking at the word and highlighting the word tools and methods. Let's start with that. So actually, Coach Saivel mentioned the tools, toolkits. We use toolkits to process coaching. We don't just ask questions from our head, but we actually use toolkits, and those toolkits are actually studied. And that's why we always say that coaching is science-based. So next is the word method. What is the meaning of method? So let's consult our friend Miriam Webster. So I like this definition from Miriam. It says, method is a procedure or process for attaining an object, such as a systematic procedure, technique, or mode of inquiry employed by or proper to a particular discipline or art, like coaching. The next definition here is method is a discipline that deals with the principles and techniques of science inquiry. So let's touch on science. Why science? Because we would always hold on to science because that means that we are not just saying this. Like we are not just saying that this is our process, but it's actually backed up by science, meaning they have studied it. There's a research that was actually done before they were able to formulate this. They were able to come up with a method. They were able to come up with the toolkits. So actually, we just got, so this is a tool and a method. So this one, I know you are so familiar with this one, the Grow card, coaching card. So this is the latest because we had before the mental health coaching cards, but this is the latest. So makapal siya. It has 82 cards all in all. And this is one of the tools that we use. So it has it again, as I've said, it was studied. So it's backed up by science. It's not woo-woo. So if you want processing using this, then you can contact coaches or contact any of the coaches here so that you'll see that it's really hindi lang siya basta-basta. It's really it's organized. It's a technique. It's a method. So yon. And it says here that it's each and mastered through training and practice. That's why we Master Coach A started with a workshop. So, okay, I have this tool. So, di ba binigyan ka ng tool? I have a toolkit, Coach. Coach Nerds, I have a toolkit. I have this. I got this. You can actually buy this from the UK. So, yeah, sa UK to binili. But the question is, how are you going to process the client with this? because this is just a tool. But the question is, do you know how to use the tool? So yun kasing question madalas. We have the tool, we have the arsenal, but the question is, do you know how to use it? That's why the Life Coach Philippines Master Coach A does workshops, and also the coaches does workshops in order for us to know how to actually utilize the toolkits and these tools to process coaching. So that's my take on our topic today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Coach Sherry. Yes, tama po yun. That is one of the coaching model na ginagamit. So, yan. So, thank you, Coach Sherry, for sharing that. And, yeah, regarding with that workshop, yan, darating tayo dyan. May mga upcoming events yan. So, abangan natin si Coach Sherry on May 8 at 4 p.m. So, yan. So, thank you, Coach Sherry and Coach Rizel. Coach Lynn naman, how about you? Take it away.
Hi everyone! Good afternoon! Okay, so naninibago ako sa good afternoon, no? Kasi this is the first time na afternoon na po tayo. Kaya yan, may reminder kami sa inyo guys na, kasi before we're doing this live at 11 a.m. Tapos 11:30. And now, starting ngayong month is every 1 p.m. na po kami. So, ayun, going back to our topic, coaching is an approach used in problem solving. So, let me highlight what is problem solving ba? Di ba? So, before I had a talk in Kapihan, Noon Time Kapihan, that's Indie Cup Coffee Republic na page. Kung hindi ka pa naka-like doon, like and follow the page. So, may mga talks din kami doon. And I shared doon yung journey to in finding and facing the unknown. And one of that is how are we going to find the unknown? Now, if we're going to connect it doon sa pinag-uusapan natin right now is yung problem-solving process. Ano ba yung problem-solving process that we're going to talk about? Remember po, yung problem-solving, hindi lang po yan tuwing klase nyo may encounter, hindi lang po yan sa school. And diba, sa buhay natin, hindi naman tayo nawawala ng problema. So, ikaw, how are you going to face yung problem mo? So, there's a situation in your life. So, diba, may pwedeng, una muna yan, pag pumasok ka sa life coaching, ako kasi before, nung hindi ko pa alam yung life coaching, akala ko lahat ng nangyayari sa akin, problem na. So, yung pala, hindi pala. So, yung iba pala, situation lang siya. Ang tingin lang natin, sinasabi natin problema siya. So, yun yung isang way. So, if you're going to connect with a life coach, to work with a life coach, so you're going to realize, ano ba yung pinagdadaanan ko ngayon? Or ano yung situation na meron ako ngayon? Is it just a situation or is it a problem? Now, let's say, problem na nga siya. So, ito yung process. I'm going to connect it or relate it dun sa science and, science and math na rin. So, yung process, problem-solving process, di ba? It will start with defining the problem. So, what is really the problem ba? So, kung lumapit ka sa isang life coach, ano ba yung pag-uusapan nyo? Ano yung agreement or ano yung magiging journey nyo. So from this, di ba, lagi natin sinasabi, from point A to point B, and then yung journey nyo, yun yung, dun ka makatutulungan ng life coaching. Then let's say yung point A mo is ito yung problem that you are facing. And going ka dito sa B na ito yung solution na or ito na yung dream life mo or dream lifestyle mo. And then, ayun, so yun yung first one, defining the problem. Next is analyze the problem. Okay, so tignan mo ano ba yung mga nandyan, ano ba yung mga factors na involved, ikaw lang ba yan, is it about the relationship, may mga ibang tao bang involved, so yon. Pero let me highlight na pag may ibang taong involved, hindi po yan pag-uusapan din na coaching conversation, so kayong dalawa pa rin yan ni coach mo, okay? And then yung third sa process natin is generate possible solutions. So kung ito yung situation mo, this is the problem, what are the possible solutions? And next, evaluate the solutions that you already identified. And then the last one is implement and assess the solutions. So if we're going to talk about math, science, and we're going to talk about the problem-solving process, yun yung process niya. Now let's connect it to the coaching. Di ba kanina, they mentioned, ayan sila Coach Nowords, Coach Cybel, Coach Sherry, they mentioned about tools and methods. So sa coaching, hindi po tayo basta magkukwentuhan lang o mag-uusap. So we have toolkits and methods that we're going to use for us to solve whatever problem you have or whatever problem yung piniface ni client. And these methods, these tools, hindi lang siya basta ibibigay or hindi lang siya basta ipepresent sa'yo ng basta ganun lang. And like yung passionate kanina si Coach Cybel, sobrang ganda ng heart niya, di ba? Kung narinig niyo yung mga sinabi niya, yun po kasi talaga yung life coaching. And hindi siya ano lang hindi lang siya problem ni client. So when you enter a coaching conversation, yung partnership with coach and coachee, hindi yan isa-isang tao lang na responsibility. So coach and client, they are equal, or coach and client equal po sila. Okay? So they are going to journey it together. And yun siya. And yung problem solving na yan is sila din yung magdi-discover together. And then there are methods, there are tools that you're going to use para ma-follow natin yung process na yon. And same sa journey ng life coaching, there's a process. Hindi yan yung pagka nakita mo ng ito problema, ito agad siya. So magjo-journey kayo together. Kaya yung sinasabi nila, ito din yung isa sa mga truth if you're not yet ready. Tapos masakit po kasi talaga yung life coaching. Kaya medyo, ayan, kung maririnig niyo mga previous talks namin, marami din kami na-share about life namin. Ako, ang dami ko din na-share dun sa mga life ko din. Journey po kasi siya talaga. Tapos it's more about you. And then, syempre, kung problem yung pag-uusapan, are you ready to face your problem? And, syempre, yung next dun is, are you ready to journey with a life coach para lang makaalis ka na dyan sa problema na yan? So, that's it for me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Coach Lynn. Yun. So, thank you for sharing your thoughts as well. Yan, tama po yun. So, yan, pupunta na tayo sa DCAP. So, pasyalin natin naman sa DCAP si Coach Rizel. Yan, take it away, Coach Rizel.
Yun, pupunta kayo sa DCAP. I receive. Okay, magandang hapon po sa ating lahat, to our fellow coaches and tribe learners, to my co-team Cheesecake. Magandang hapon, ang ganda-ganda ng smile nyo sa screen. So for this afternoon, ang ganda ng topic namin kasi it's about coaching is like an approach used in problem solving. So again, I'm coming in live from DCAP Coffee Republic. So this is the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. We are open from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. So just in case you need someone that you can connect with, to talk to, or simply a space that you can chill out, then do visit us. So again, this is our home and we want to share it with you. So for our topic this afternoon, yung take ko dito or gusto kong i-highlight would be the coaching as an approach to problem solving. So if you are that person who is currently having some problems, literal na problema sa buhay, concerned na you are not able to resolve, kahit ang dami mo ng approach na ginawa, or if you are that person gusto mong mag-level up, everything's okay naman with your life right now, but you want, you're kind of thinking how life looks like when you want to take it to the next level. So if you are that person and you've been doing so many approaches all at the same time, or marami kang ginawa pero you're not getting anywhere, and you feel like something different this time, so coaching is for you. So just so you know as well what coaches do, or when you will say yes to coaching, ano yung makikita mo doon, so I will just be sharing like a summary of the world, of coaching. So yun, may problema ka or may issue kang gustong i-resolve, kaya siya may taking you from A to point B. So where you're currently at to where you want to be, yun yung tinatawag natin point A to point B. So ang coaching, mag-utilize siya ng tools, methods na kailangan in a way mastered ng isang coach by going through training and practice. So meaning to say, pag nag-yes ka sa isang coaching, dapat in a way yung haharap sa iyo na coach ay trained. Okay? And that coach is really practicing. So kailangan mo siyang i-filter in a way kasi by the end of the day, buhay mo pa rin yan, So ipagkakatiwala mo sa isang tao, you will be giving your heart, your time, your effort. So you need to also be empowered how to filter, to assess, if that is the kind of coaching relationship that you want also. Okay? So sa coach naman na side, a coach supposedly, when it comes to coaching, dapat train siya. That's why we go through certification program. And here at Life Coach Philippines, almost every day we have different trainings, all because we need to be equipped. So we can be able to, in a way, go through our own self-discovery and in a way support as well our clients in the most effective way possible. So coaches go through training, so meaning to say there is like a process wherein coaches are being developed, no, skills, knowledge, or competency level, capability, capacity, no. So whatever you call it, but it's called training, no. So a coach goes through different trainings, so a coach will be equipped to really take care of you during the process wherein yung journey ng coaching nyo. And then a coach also go through a series of practice. So meaning to say the coach go through different activities, no, or different tasks every day of his or her life, doing doing a certain method, using a certain tool in coaching again and again, so a coach can be better at it, no, or being able to really be competent in using it, no. So two things, no, na dinadaanan ng isang coach ng paulit-ulit, or at least in our context here in Life Coach Philippines, we go through a process of training, and I cannot see that it will really end. As long as we will be serving as life coaches, then we go through trainings every day of our lives. At the same time, we go through practice. We do use toolkits over and over again. So this is in with the heart, no, with the heart to really be able to serve you, because we believe in our tribe that we cannot give what we do not have. That's why we go through it first, so we can be able to serve you from our overflow. Coach Nords?
Yeah, you said it all, Coach Rizel. Tama yan. How can we give if our cup is empty? Di ba? Wala kang maibigay. So, let's give from an overflow. Ganon siya. So, it all starts within us. So, for us to end this episode, yeah, thank you very much for joining us today for this day. So, please join us again next week at 1 p.m. Yan, 1 p.m. next week for another episode of Live Coaching Talk with Team Cheesecake. Yan. So let us go and be game changers. This is Team Cheesecake. Our message is charging your journey to becoming a game changer and ready to soar like an eagle. So thank you very much. Love. Bam.
Love
Bamboo, love
bamboo!
bamboo,
Love
love bamboo.
bamboo.
Thank you,
Love
everyone. Thank you,
bamboo.
coaches.
See you next
Bye.
week.
Next
Bye!
week.
Thank you.